These women, if you can even call them that, I'm going to use that term loosely. These women have done something so heinous, and it's something that apparently is becoming a very, very common theme in these weird relationships that we have with each other, man. And we're going to talk about this. This little boy's name is Malachi Lawson. Again, his name is Malachi Lawson. He is only 4 years old, out of Baltimore, B-more. We get some of the craziest stories coming out of there. Matter of fact, I was just watching Tommy Sotomayor a minute ago. Shout out to my brother Tommy Sotomayor. And he was talking about this wild infestation that's going on with these rats and stuff going on in Baltimore. Have y'all heard about that? If you haven't, now you have. Check it out. I think it's very interesting. You got Donald Trump talking about Baltimore. Now DJ Just Jay is talking about Baltimore, because what you have is you have a lesbian couple that have done something unspeakable to a little boy who cannot speak for himself, and he cannot defend himself against two women that were out to harm this boy for really no reason. Let's talk about this. A tragic end was announced Saturday in the case of a missing 4-year-old boy by the name of Malachi Lawson, right there on the screen. Investigators found Malachi's body in a dumpster with signs of physical injury. I'm going to say that again. They found his little body in a garbage dumpster with signs of physical injury, which indicates that he was probably abused pretty heavily, probably to the point of causing him to die. Okay? In a dumpster. Now, why does that sound familiar? Because we have done a ton of stories, even one similar to... Yeah, let me turn that ringer off. My apologies. But even stories similar to Malia Davis coming out of Houston, where Darian Vince had put Malia's body in a garbage bag. Now, what is it about these people, these caretakers, these people that have custody of these children, that put these children in garbage bags like they're trash? I don't understand how you treat human beings, let alone babies, like trash. It's with a heavy heart that I stand before you this Saturday afternoon, coming from Baltimore Police Commissioner Mike Harris. We have a development in the case of 4-year-old Malachi Lawson. Last night, after extensive interviews with Malachi's mother, let me get her face on the screen so you guys can know exactly who I'm talking about. The troll-looking individual on the right-hand side with the skittle green hair looking like, I don't know, like she crawled out of somebody's behind. Her name, again, is Alicia Lawson. That is the biological mother of Malachi Lawson. Her own flesh and blood. She was arrested along with what they call her partner. This is her wife. Her wife's name is Shakita Lawson. I want you guys to understand the age difference. The one on the right with the troll hair is 25 years old. The one closest over here, looking like any thug that you would see out there on the street corner out there slinging them things, is 40 years old, Shakita Lawson, Shakita. They were both arrested and charged with neglect that resulted in the death of a minor, first-degree child abuse, reckless endangerment, and tampering with evidence and related charges. Did you guys catch all that? I know it was a lot. We'll come back to that here in a moment. Let's go ahead and finish telling the rest of the story. Both Alicia and Shakita Lawson could face additional charges pending the results of an autopsy. You guys know the way that works. The boy's body was found in a dumpster near his grandmother's home. Hashtag, where is the biological father that slept with Alicia Lawson? We have not heard from him. Hashtag, where's the father? Hashtag, babies for benefits, because it seems that's the only reason that they're having these kids. Because they clearly do not care about them, right? Okay? Now, the body was found near the grandmother's home, according to authorities who said there were obvious signs of injury, but would not elaborate to the type of wounds that the child has sustained. I'm assuming that's probably for legal purposes. Malachi was reported missing from his grandmother's house. From his grandmother's house, not from his mom's house, from his grandmother's house. Again, if you guys are watching the stream, please click the thumbs up. What that does is it'll share the stream. Thank you for everybody that started to click the thumbs up, okay? on the 4500 block of Rogers Avenue in Northwest Baltimore around 3:30 p.m. on Thursday. Maryland State Police brought in a K-9 unit to assist in the search, and I want you guys to know that they put together a large search to try to find this boy's body, but the story is about to get crazy. Are y'all ready to hear this? Y'all ready to hear this? Let's go ahead and tell you guys exactly what happened. She subsequently gave police the location of the child's remains, which was the 5500 block of Haddon Avenue, Harris said. Lawson, the mother, the biological mother, Alicia Lawson, originally told police that she left Malachi on her grandmother's porch on the 4500 block of Rogers Avenue. When she returned, he was gone. I think I need to recap that one more time. The biological mother, let me make sure and show you guys which one I'm talking about. Again, we're talking about the one with the sour skittle hair on the right hand side, with the half a troll cut, that green bull crap in her head. I have no idea if she didn't. I don't even know how you get your hair like that. I've never seen anything like that. So much I could say. Let me just move on from that, okay? The mother, the biological mother, originally told police that she left this boy who has special needs, left him on his grandmother's porch, and when she came back, he was gone. Now, how does that even make any sense? How is that a responsible parent? Number one, why would you do that if that was the case? And number two, why would you tell the police that you left him on a step of your grandmother's house and you came back and he was gone? So that also would have to come into question. Why didn't your grandmother know? Why didn't she get him off the front porch if that's where you left him? Third of all, where did you have to be that was so bad that you would have had to have left him on the porch? Why wouldn't you take your son with you? But again, that was a lie, and volunteers have been searching for Malachi as if that boy was their own. It's extremely shocking to the conscience to know that this child went missing, especially a child that went missing for that long, Harrison said. That's why it's important that we hit the ground running with all the help and resources that we can possibly get to find answers to the questions and arrive at the truth so we can calm fears in the community that there may be something else going on. Justin Robinson lives in a complex where the child was found, and he said it's messed up. A little kid that young is so hard to believe, isn't it? The world is crazy out here, and that's what I'm saying. The body of Malachi was taken to the medical examiner's office, and homicide detectives said that the body had obvious signs of injury. Again, this boy has special needs. Please, somebody in the chat, let me know that you heard that Sour Skittles hair gave birth to a son who had special needs, and this bride turned around and so-called left him on a porch. But what ended up happening was the police found out that there was some foul play that happened. This boy had been abused, and they believe that the mother had something to do with this boy ending up dead and in a dumpster. So you know what we're going to call these two women? I don't know if you guys had a childhood like mine, but in my childhood, we did a lot of reading. How many of you guys had a lot of reading when y'all grew up? We had this thing at Pizza Hut, like where you read books and they would give you credit for like a free little personal pan pizza. Y'all remember that? I'm going somewhere with this story, by the way. But we used to get rewarded for reading. Well, one of my favorite book series that I used to read was called Dr. Seuss. Y'all know where I'm going with this? I'm waiting. You give up? I'm going to call them Thing 1 and Thing 2. Hashtag Thing 1 and Thing 2. Shout out to Dr. Seuss. Let's go ahead and get this fair use popping, man, and go ahead and show you guys the couple of news videos that were out there. Let's get it. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. It is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
Just an awful story here in Baltimore. A mother who first reported her son missing later admitted he was dead. Before the confession, the FBI and about 100 volunteers hit the streets looking for this little boy, 4-year-old Malachi Lawson. Lawson's mother told investigators her child had a mild form of autism. She then changed her story and told police they could find the remains of her son in a dumpster in northwest Baltimore.
It's just heartbreaking. Like, I don't know what to say.
I know what to say. How about don't say nothing until you come out of the house dressed properly? What the hell? Why do you look like that, ma'am? Whoo! Why? Why? If your hair ain't done, if you're halfway dressed, if you got your nightgown on, your nighties on, why come on camera? Oh, God. What the hell, man? Is this camera that important that these women have to continue to come out half-baked and half-dressed looking like this with that bull crap on her head? I'm sorry, but damn. Just don't do the interview. It's optional. It is optional. Just to let you guys know, you have to consent to be on camera. Being on camera is optional. Baltimore and everywhere else, stop wearing this crap out in public. I saw a lady at the freaking dollar store the other day, and I almost said it out loud. I was going to say something like, why do you have that on your head, ma'am? Damn. Ladies, stop wearing this stuff. Y'all look ridiculous. I'm about to start telling you in public, and I hope more people start telling y'all in public to stop coming out looking like that. You're misrepresenting yourselves and then get mad because people don't like it and people think it's tacky, and just come on, man. Damn.
Avenue. Police found the 4-year-old's body in one of these dumpsters.
Thank you to my brother, Relationship Rehab. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to his channel, which is The Relationship Rehab and United Guns of America. Look at this bull crap again. Let's watch this video.
It's just heartbreaking. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, in a dumpster.
It's heartbreaking you don't know what to say. Well, in my opinion, if you don't know what to say, then don't say nothing. Don't come on camera looking like that. Damn.
I don't know what to say.
It's crazy that it's this close to where we living at. And it's just heartbreaking, man.
Why? If I'm going to get on to the ladies, I got to get on to the brothers. Why do you look so sloppy, sir? I don't even mind a wrinkled up shirt, but why does your shirt have to be hanging down like that? Like, just straighten yourself a little bit on camera. Like, man, we gotta start caring about our appearance and how we're viewed. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's just heartbreaking, man. I wouldn't wish that on nobody.
Police arrested the boy's mother, 25-year-old Alicia Lawson, and her spouse, 40-year-old Chiquita Lawson.
Y'all see they called that her spouse. That's her wife.
After extensive interviews with Malachi's mother, Alicia Lawson, she confessed that her son was not missing, but deceased.
So she lied.
Police said the women led investigators to the body's location. It had obvious signs of injuries.
It's beyond words of who would do this and do it to a child and then leave it that way for somebody to find.
I'm sorry, but I hate this guy's glasses. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
As if they thought they were going to get away with it.
Malachi was reported missing Thursday. Police gave this description of him. He walked with a limp because as an infant his femur bone was broken, and he may have been autistic. The search for him included police officers, the FBI, family, and community members.
This was truly a community effort. Unfortunately, it's with a heavy heart that we bring you this news about the death of Malachi and about now the arrest of his mother and her partner.
I just lost control. Like, I just paused. Like, my whole body went numb.
Oh my God. We're going to have to put this on. If you guys have not subscribed to my Soto Outtakes channel, you guys might want to tune in. I think we're going to have about 2 or 3 clips from this show alone. What? Let me back this up again. Woman, why are you so loud? And again, we're talking about these women, these mothers, no man, and all of these kids. They're only having these kids for the babies and benefits that they can collect from them. Let's listen at this again, man. Why are you so freaking loud?
The arrest of his mother and her partner.
I just lost control. Like, I just paused. Like, my whole body went numb.
I'm sure it did. Just like my ears went numb. Why are you yelling in the camera? Da, 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 da.
I just lost control. Like, I just paused. Like, my whole body went numb.
Brittany Pearson, reacting to the boy's death, she says she grew up with his mother.
I know his mother. Like, I know Alicia. Like, I know her to a T.
She don't look sad at all, does she? The fact that this woman killed her own kid. She doesn't look like she's sad at all.
Like, we were cool. We did everything. Party, dance, sing. We went to the same church.
Of course she beat them to death. But this is the thing. I've told you guys I'm against corporal punishment because, man, look at their faces. Anyway, I'm against corporal punishment because, like I said, man, it's too easy to be able to take this thing out of hand. Like, once you start hitting, I mean, you start getting enraged emotionally. But then again, I want you guys to think about this. This little boy was only 4 years old. I always ask this question. What could this little 4-year-old boy have done that was so bad that they had to put their hands, feet, and other objects on this little bitty boy? Okay? Again, I'm going to call this wife and wife team Thing 1 and Thing 2. Let's talk about Thing 1 and Thing 2. I want you guys to understand, because I know some of my viewers are going to feel me on this, and I got to wrap up because I got to go. But real mothers out there will understand what love is. So I'm going to speak this, and I'm going to hope that those mothers that are listening will understand where I'm coming from. There are some mothers out there who really, really understand what love is and caring for the life that you create. You know, for lack of understanding, I can't explain how a woman can carry a child in her body for 9 months and knowing the pain that your body has to physically go through in order to create a life, for you to just discard that life like it's nothing. Treat it like it's nothing. Even if this kid has special needs, I'm going to tell you, we have some very, very amazing mothers in Soto Nation, and I'm gonna shout them out right now. They know who they are, and I'm gonna shout them out because only those mothers know what that type of love is to not see your kid as a disability, but to see your kid as, this is my creation and I love my creation, regardless of if it takes some extra time, extra resources, extra money, extra anything. I'm going to love my creation. There is no limit to love. And I want to shout those real mothers out there. I know you guys are listening. Point number 2. I've always said that I don't believe that women can raise boys without the biological father being there. You had 2 women in this situation who neglected this boy, beat this boy, and this boy ended up dead. Absolutely senseless, absolutely ridiculous, okay? Point number 3. Why do I keep doing so many stories where these parents and these caretakers and these mothers continue to tell lies and waste community time and resources by telling lies as to what happened, where these kids are, and creating these fallacies and wasting everybody's damn time? I think that they absolutely should be sued for every bit of money that they waste in resources. I don't think you should be allowed to lie and get away with it. It is this thing called, what's the thing called in court? Perjury? Lying under oath? If the law really matters, then why don't we apply it when it should matter? Thing 1 and Thing 2. This must be a new trend of bagging children up and serving them and just treating them like they're nothing. I think it's heartbreaking. That's really what it is. Okay? And I want to close this thing out by just saying, you know, if you guys can start to recognize the signs of abuse, if you guys need more information, maybe we need to start doing more videos like that and just kind of getting people to realize the signs. You need to look at how these parents are talking to these kids, listen to the things that they're saying about these kids, everything that they say, even when they post them on social media. Be very cautious. And it'd be okay. It's okay to be more cautious than not cautious enough, and one of these children end up dying in a situation like this. So I encourage you guys, if you see something, please say something. You might save a life. We've done stories where people have actually saved lives. Good Samaritans have actually saved lives like this little boy because they acted on it soon enough. So we got to be more diligent and be more visual. There had to have been some warning signs. There had to have been some bruising. And I'm sure that we're going to find out some more as this case progresses in the court. And I really hope that they give these ladies the treatment in jail of a lifetime, because they absolutely deserve it. This is ridiculous. And I'm going to put full responsibility on this mother, Alicia Lawson, for the failure that she did as a mother is absolutely inexcusable. There is no excuse for this. And I hope that they don't make any excuses for this, because they need to start using these cases and make them the standard for how we elevate parenting. If you want good adults, America, then you have to raise good children. You can't turn around and look and be like, we have all of these messed up adults. Every day we're bringing more and more children into this world, and we have an opportunity to start over every single time. And we need to start caring about these children from the moment that they're born. Therefore, we need to start caring about the way that these children are born. Ooh, did y'all hear that? We need to start caring about the way that these children are coming into this world. This whole deal with just procreating recklessly with whoever, sleeping with whoever, having babies by whoever, only for the benefits that we can collect from them, that's got to change. It starts at home, like Bolo eloquently said on Tommy's show. And shout out to Bolo. I'm glad he's here to actually hear me shout him out for that and give him credit for saying that on the show. And I really, really, really appreciate that. It starts at home. Okay, you guys can not only contact your local child protective services, but if nothing else, if you see something, say something, you can always reach out to the National Child Abuse Hotline, which is 800-4CHILD or 800-422-4453. That is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They speak multiple languages. And again, that is the National Child Abuse Hotline. Reach out and say something. You might have been able to save a little boy just like this. He deserved to live, and he deserved a chance. This is your boy, DJ Just Jay. We are the AFC. That stands for Advocating for Children First. Prayer hands up. RIP to this little boy, Malachi Lawson. I really, really wish that you would have had parents that would have given you an opportunity. And these two less than human individuals failed you. We're going to end the show just like that. I hope that they throw the book at them. We'll see you guys on the next stream, man.